Good day, YouTube. I'm not penetrating the beer. And welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino, you have Average Troll Murica. We have the newest seasonal from Cameron's. This is... It was released last week.
You have already tasted it.
I have.
This is going to be a biased review.
No, because I've never had it in a bottle.
True.
I've only had it on tap.
I have no idea what the fuck's happening, so I'm going to
This is Cameron's Rye Bock. So it has been on tap in the past. This is its first time released in a bottle. This is 6.3% alcohol by volume. And yeah, Rye Bock.
Okay. Rye Bock. I'm excited.
Let's see what's in the fridge.
I do enjoy... Clown shoes. I do enjoy rye beers, though.
As do I.
Box, not so much. Double box, all day, every day. Don't chip my glass. Please don't chip my glass. Don't pour it to the fucking top either. God, man. Trying to get me fucked up tonight, bro.
I'm gonna take advantage of you.
You were beginning at the beginning of this review. What happened? There's a conversation going. I don't know. Please no. Look at the size of that glass. It's a huge glass.
Yeah, this glass is like a 650 on its own.
That's fine.
I swear that Bill was trying to get me drunk when I was there filling this glass up all the time. Anyway.
It's like you're almost trying to get me drunk, so what do you fucking pay it for?
Beautiful looking beer.
Yeah, it is nice looking.
That's a beautiful amber color.
Yeah, definitely 100. You know what? You hear amber a lot, but that is amber as amber can be.
That's a honey color right there. It's beautiful. Nice white head. Smell.
Because someone poured it to the fucking top, I can't swirl to try to release the aromatics, bro. That's right.
Do it out of the bottle. You get the hops out of the bottle.
Do what now out of the bottle?
Sniffer.
Okay.
Give her a sniff.
Yeah, but it's still kind of subdued.
This is more subdued even in a week than it was when I tried it.
I was assuming...
But again, I had it on tap, not bottle. Mm-hmm. I am getting a nice bit of mango and a nice bit of citrus fruit out of the bottle. Other than that, out of the glass, I'm just getting rye. Just that graininess.
I don't know. I think my snifter's broken, and not the glass itself. I'm actually using it too, so that's a terrible joke. It's all right. Par for the course for me. At least some awesome lacing. I mean, that's
it does. It
sweet.
has a beautiful viscosity. It sticks around.
Oh, is it? Does it have a beautiful viscosity?
It does.
Is it very viscous?
Let's try it.
All right, cheers. Yeah, as far as aromas for me, yeah, not getting much.
But right there is everything you wanted.
Yeah, now see. Ooh. Okay. See, that's the thing I love about rye. I like the spiciness from the rye.
Yep.
That's what sets everything off. And I wasn't picking up anything on the nose from that in the flavor, though. It's all there. And it carries that nice boxed, like, sweetness. Not really picking up... You're picking up tropical fruits, because I'm not really getting a whole lot of...
I get some, but right on the background. Right where the spiciness of the rye kicks in, basically, as that's fading, I emanate out with some mango. And a little bit of floral and a little bit of pine.
Yeah, there is a nice fruity sweetness. Mango, I don't know if I could personally pinpoint that. I mean, I know what mango tastes like, and I get it in a lot of beers, but I can't say that's what I'm getting.
It might be because I eat mango almost daily with my kids.
Well, there you go. I can't say, but it is a nice fruity sweetness for me. And like you said, there's a little bit of pininess in there. I'm not getting much floral component, but I just like this.
I'm not getting much, but it is there for me right at the end.
There is pine though. There's I wouldn't call it specifically resiny, but there is a nice like pine.
It's almost like it's Simcoe hopped, because you're getting citrus fruit and you're getting the pininess at the same time.
I can see that. I don't know. You don't know either. I don't think what hops they use, right?
No. Jason wasn't there. I was only talking to Kyle, so I don't know what's actually in it. I don't like to know what's in it. I like to know what I think. Like what I feel, what I taste.
I like at the end to find out what's in it, because after I drink it, I did this with the Bellwoods Roman Candle. I tasted melon and I was like, I gotta be wrong, and I went to their website. Sure enough, they're like characteristics of melon, and I'm like, I don't want to say it justifies what you're tasting, but it's like, holy shit, like maybe I do have somewhat of an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, I hate reading tasting notes ahead of time. Mm-hmm. It's okay afterwards for me. But yeah, back to the beer itself. Nice sweetness, as you brought up. Nice spiciness from the rye. Almost like you're getting some fennel seed in there as well.
Yeah.
It has that mouthfeel that you would get from rye. It has that graininess.
The best thing about this, not the best thing, but what I like about it, there is a nice lingering dryness that makes me want to just keep on drinking.
Yeah, it doesn't dry out your palate, but it makes you want.
It makes you want more. It's in the back end. It's on the finish. There's a nice dryness, and you're just like, wow, I want to get rid of that. Hang on.
And it does get rid of it, and if you're not sitting here talking afterwards, it's gone. But as you're talking, well, I'm saying, as me and you are both talking, it comes back.
I do talk a lot. Sorry.
I love this beer. I really do. I love this beer. It reminds me a lot of the RPA, the Rye Pale Ale, except it has a little more sweetness up the forefront.
I was exactly going to say that. I think it has the spiciness from the RPA, but that I don't know what I just say, the spiciness, or did I say sweetness? It has the spiciness that the Rye PA has, but that sweetness just carries everything through.
Yeah, and it's the only thing it's lacking from the RPA is a little more citrus fruit.
Yeah,
this is more piney for me, a little more floral, a little more bitter on the background even, and it's weird to say because it's not a pale ale, but this one actually carries off a little more bitter than the RPA because the RPA comes off with so much more sweet citrus fruit.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is less complex than the RPA, but I wouldn't say less complex. I don't think there's as many flavors in there, but what's there I think is if not as good as the RPA or as well done as the RPA, maybe even a little bit better. It's just it's a nice transition from that spiciness into the sweet malt with the citrus fruit, and then you get a nice dryness. It's like everything just works well.
If I had to break the two of them down, because they're their two main rye beers, other than the Resurrection. But if I had to break them down, this showcases the rye more. RPA showcases those citrus fruits more that come out with the hops.
Yeah, I think the spiciness from both of these beers are very similar. Like, I think the rye is just very similar overall in both beers. But yeah, I do think the citrus fruit in the RPA very more well. I can't even talk. That's all right.
Sorry about that, Camerons, if you saw that. I just made the almost puke face because it started going down the wrong wind. It went down my windpipe, not my.
I'm glad that the fact that you almost vomited kind of made everyone forget that I'm horrible at English. No, they didn't.
I'm crying right now because of the thought.
Right?
Yeah, I'm okay. But I almost made that I hate this beer face, and I don't hate this beer. I love this beer.
You know, it's good. I really do enjoy it. I don't know. Now, is this going to be available at LCBOs?
It's available at some LCBOs.
Towards Toronto?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it's available at the brewery. They should still have tons of it. I mean, the one thing Cameron's is good at is brewing a lot of what they're going to be selling.
Yeah.
And it's a great bottle.
They do, and not to say that people don't buy it, but it's like
it was $5.95 or $6.95 for the 650, so it was a great price too.
Yeah, that's like their Doppelbock and the what was the other one?
The Doppelbock is and the
Obsidian.
Obsidian, both in the $11 range.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say about that. You say they brew a lot. Those two beers are still the Cameron's oak aged Doppelbock, the Deviator, that is still around everywhere.
Yeah.
I went to St. Catharines. There was a bunch of LCBO there. Saw a couple different Niagara Falls LCBOs, and I don't think it's necessarily a case of people not buying it as opposed to they just probably brewed a ton.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't want it to just sell out. They want people to be able to get it. They want people to fall in love with it, and that's the one thing you can do with their beers is fall in love with them. Again, their regular lineup not all that great. Their regular lineup is standard stuff. I mean, it's approachable by almost everybody, but their specialty beers really show off Kyle and Jason's creative sides, it shines.
But that's see that.
The first night I had it, I gave it a 4.5 on Untapped when I put it up there. Is it worth a 9? Bottled? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna go 8.25 again. Very similar to what we just had.
I'm gonna, and just like we just had, I'm probably gonna give this an 8.75. I really enjoy it. With the price and the quality of it, I would buy it again and again and again. I just think, I don't know, it lost a little bit on the bottling. It lost.
What was the difference?
The scent.
Just the aroma?
Right off the bat with it on keg, like on draft, I was getting the hops. I was smelling the hops in the rye right away. With it the way it is, you're not smelling it. You're tasting it all. It's not like the taste is bad. The taste is basically the same. But without that scent, I have to take a 0.25 away. So an 8.75 for myself. Still a great beer. Everybody should try it. But
for sure.
It was better for me on draft just because the scent was there.